What's up, guys? Dylan here, coming in from my car. I'm parked, not driving. Today I'm going to just be real quick. So I'm going to talk about the aftershocks from the Bitcoin crash. So as you might know, if you are in crypto, or even if you're not in crypto, the big thing for the past week or so, and especially the past day, was all the cryptos crashing. Like, it lost, it went from $2.5 trillion in the market to like 1.5 trillion. So almost $1 trillion of market value was lost in a week. And it was even like more yesterday. Yesterday there was over $400 billion that just poof, in and out of the market. And if you're in the know, then you'll know that this is just market manipulation, right? People with the crypto markets, there's so much volatility because they're new. Prices trying to be discovered in the market, and so what happens is it just means the prices are a little bit less stable, right? It's easier for big players to come in and swing things around because they have a lot more weight, right? And there's not as much institutional money in it to help stabilize the price. So obviously, if you have that type of weight and power, there's money to be made, you're going to do it, right? You're going to take advantage of the system. So, it's like it's basically in crypto, it's like when the whales come out to play, right? The whales are manipulating the market. They want you as a normal retail investor, right? But none of this is financial advice, so non-financial advice. They want you as a retail investor. They want to shake you out of your positions. They want to get your cryptos. They want to get your Bitcoin, right? And they want to have positions that are lower because they know it's going to go up, right? And if they can manipulate the market to have it drop, right, they could short those positions, and then they can buy back in lower and then make money going up. So the aftershocks of the Bitcoin crash. Bitcoin went down to about just under $30,000, right? It had been hovering around in the 50s like a week ago, and it slowly went down, dipped down to the 40s, and then back up to around 50, and then back down to 40, then crashed from like 42 or something like that down to 30. And today it's, I think, back in the 40s. So is it over, right? Or is there more? And I use the word aftershock because if you're familiar with earthquakes, oftentimes an earthquake happens, but then following the earthquake, there are still like slight rumbles, aftershocks that happen after the earthquake. So you get the main earthquake, right? The tectonic plates shifting, right, and releasing a ton of energy, and then afterwards, there's still some shakes, and they come in waves after the process. Well, with this Bitcoin crash, a lot of money was lost, especially if you sold. Like, a lot of value was taken out of your portfolio. If you didn't sell, like, you're back up a lot, right? So my portfolio was back up a lot because, it's just, I had positions higher than what the price went below, but I didn't sell. Bounce back up. There's opportunities to buy in lower. So, like, a lot of really good cryptos, there's a lot of shit coins out there, but there's a lot of really good cryptos that went on sale. Bitcoin was on sale, right? To go from $64,000 to $30,000, like, that's a deal. No one's going to be complaining about $30,000 Bitcoin here in a few years, right? They're like, I wish I would have bought it then. So anyways, a lot of people sold out of their positions, and the prices dropped, and so there's a lot of new positions to be entered. Well, not everyone's a hodler. Not everyone's holding all their Bitcoin and all their currencies for forever, right? Some of these big players like to put their money in and day trade, right? And they like to take their profits when they can. So just think about this. Bitcoin went down to 30,000, manipulated by the big players. Well, of course, they're going to buy back in if they're manipulating the floor of the market. So by buying back in, it bounced up, right? And now it's at 40,000. So that's a good profit, right? So if people bought in, Cardano went down to like $1. If you were able to get in, like, everyone's showing profits today. So if you think about it, like, if you're a hodler, like, you're just like, this is great, things are back up, it's fine. But if you're not, be careful buying in, because the big players, I was listening to a trader do an interview yesterday, and he's like, yeah, like, if it goes above 40, boom, I'm out, right? I'm taking my profits because I got in at 30. So a lot of these people are going to start taking their profits, and so that could, and I'm no expert, but that could cause the price to go down. So just be careful if you're looking at today and you're like, oh my gosh, it's recovered, it's great. Like, it could explode up, right? The market could, boom up. But I think you might have a few more drops, maybe some consolidation as people start to take their profits. Maybe people re-enter positions and things like that and reposition themselves. But we could see some aftershocks in terms of like more drops down. It could drop down even further, right? Because if they're like, well, we can manipulate, we can do this whole thing again, right? Especially if the market is resilient. Like, Bitcoin doesn't want to go down to zero. crypto does not want to just disappear. Hey, crypto wants to have money. It's attracting money to it. So it's not going to give that up. But if you can push it down, you know, by a few $100 billion and then get in at the floor, and you know you can do this and do it again, like, it's going to happen again. And things like this are going to happen again. So just be careful out there. My 5 minutes are up. So watch out for the crypto, the Bitcoin aftershocks. Don't, you know, be smart about if you're going to create positions or anything like that now, because, you know, it could go down, right? So just like hold steady, right? You don't have to enter anything right now, right? You don't have to exit anything right now necessarily. Like, if you have profits, you can totally take them, right? If you're a hodler, you can take profits if you want, or you can just keep hodling, right? And you know, you're gonna be fine. So just pay attention, be smart, don't rush into anything, don't get FOMO'd into stuff, right? Don't listen to all the FUD. Just be smart about this, knowing that it could go down even more. Just because, you know, if you put 100 grand, $1 million at Bitcoin at 30,000 and you just got a 50% gain, like, you might take your money. That's a good amount of money. You might take those profits. So know that that's going through the minds of people today. So that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. Be careful out there. And yeah. So if you like the video, please like, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and share the video. It really helps me out, really helps the channel out, and I definitely appreciate it. Have a great day. Peace.